unstoppable journey. How every game transformed strength, inspiring Alex. Ella's rise in the blazing lights of tennis arenas around the world. One name continues to echo with growing force. Alexandra Alexa, the Filipina tennis prodigy, has not only carried her racket as a weapon of precision, but as a symbol of hope, discipline, and unyielding will. Her journey is not merely about chasing titles or climbing the WTA rankings. It's about the quiet transformation that happens behind every match, every loss, every comeback. This is a story how every game has shaped her strength and how Alex's rise is redefining what it means to be unstoppable. The dawn of a dream born in the heart of Manila. Alex's story began with a dream far bigger than her small hands could hold. While most children played under the tropical sun, she found herself drawn to the rhythmic bounce of a tennis ball. Her parents, recognizing her spark, nurtured her curiosity until it became passion, and that passion soon demanded discipline. By the time Alex was 10, she had already shown a mental toughness that set her apart. She wasn't just playing to win. She was learning why she lost. Her ability to absorb lessons from each defeat became her hidden superpower. She once said, "Every game tells me something about my body, my heart, and my limits. And when I listen closely, I learn how to go beyond them." That attitude would carry her far beyond the Philippines and into the global tennis stage. The global leap from Manila to the Rafa Nadal Academy. When Alex was accepted into the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, she left behind more than her family. She left behind comfort. The academy was rigorous, the competition fierce, and the standards uncompromising. But it was there that Alex learned that strength is not given. It's earned point by point. In Mallorca, surrounded by elite athletes from across the globe, she trained under the same philosophy that shaped Rafael Nadal himself: humility, respect, effort, and perseverance. Alex's style began to evolve. Her forehand grew sharper, her serves more tactical, but it was her mental game that flourished. Every early morning practice, every grueling drill under the Spanish sun, became part of a greater transformation. She learned that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. It whispers when your muscles ache, but you keep running. It whispers when you lose a close match and still say thank you. It whispers when a crowd is silent, but your heart tells you go again. The triumphs and the tears. Alex's junior career was decorated with victories. 2 Grand Slam titles in girls' doubles and multiple deep runs in singles competitions. Yet for every trophy she raised, there were countless heartbreaks, unseen by fans, losses that left her questioning herself, matches where the line between victory and defeat was thinner than the width of a ball. But that's where her transformation deepened, because for Alex, failure wasn't the opposite of success. It was part of it. Every time she lost, she studied her game like a scientist, dissecting each point, searching for growth. That analytical and emotional maturity became her secret weapon. In interviews, she often emphasizes growth, mindset. Each game, whether I win or lose, is a step. It's either a step up or a step back, but both teach me something. That's how I get stronger, not just as an athlete, but as a person. That philosophy began to define her professional journey. Entering the professional stage, the transition from juniors to the professional circuit is a storm that swallows many young athletes. The pace quickens, the rallies lengthen, and the psychological warfare intensifies. But Alex faced a head-on. The WTA Tour tested her endurance, exposing weaknesses, but also revealing her resilience. She wasn't just facing opponents. She was battling pressure, homesickness, expectations, and the weight of a nation's hope. Each match became an emotional journey. One day, she was the underdog toppling veterans. The next, she was struggling against fatigue of constant travel and intense scrutiny. Yet, even in defeat, she smiled with grace because every setback refined her strength. One coach at the Rafa Nadal Academy described her evolution perfectly. Alex doesn't just fight to win, she fights to grow. Every match she plays, you can see her evolving right before your eyes. And evolve she did. The heart of a Filipino fighter, beyond her skills and technique. What makes Alex truly special is her Filipino heart. She carries a spirit of Bayanan, the Filipino value of unity and perseverance, into every tournament. She plays not just for herself, but for 115 million Filipinos who see in her reflection of resilience, pride, and faith. Whether she's in Hong Kong, Paris, or New York, the cheers of a Cababane echo across the court. Lean, Alex Keown. Fight, Alex, you can do it. And she listens. That national pride fuels her to give more, run faster, fight longer. Each swing of a racket becomes a symbol of the Filipino dream, the belief that no matter where you come from, your destiny can be limitless if your heart stays humble and strong. The 2025 Hong Kong Open, a defining chapter. Fast forward to 2025. The Hong Kong Open becomes a turning point in Eala's journey. Fresh off intense training and riding on her momentum from earlier tournaments, she steps onto the court with fierce determination. The media buzzes about her composure, her powerful baseline play, and her renewed confidence. Each match becomes more than a contest. It's a conversation between her past and her present. Against top-ranked opponents, Alex showcases maturity far beyond her years, patient rallies, daring net approaches, and strategic shot selection. But beyond the stats and highlights, there's a deeper transformation happening. She's no longer the teen sensation trying to prove herself. The legacy of an unstoppable spirit, Eala's journey, is still being written, but the essence of her story is already clear. Every game transforms strength. From a young girl in Manila to a global tennis phenomenon, she has shown the world that real strength doesn't come from perfection. It comes from persistence. It's born in the moments when you fall, but rise anyway. Her journey is a reminder that success isn't about speed. It's about staying power. It's about growing through every serve, every heartbreak, and every triumph. Eala is not just unstoppable because she wins. She's unstoppable because she keeps evolving. Final message. In a world that celebrates victory, Alex teaches us to celebrate growth. Her rise is proof that the most powerful transformation happens not when you finally reach the top, but when you refuse to stop climbing. Every game she plays is a story of resilience. Every step she takes is a tribute to the Filipino spirit. And every victory, no matter how small, is a reminder that strength is not something you're born with. It's something you build one game at a time. Unstoppable journey. How every game transforms strength. Inspiring Eala's rise is not just a title of her story. It's a reflection of a movement where courage meets discipline, where dreams meet destiny, and where one Filipina stands tall, a symbol of unstoppable hope. Philippine sparkles. Mabu. Alexa, the journey continues. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next